morning, I'm Avyuday Shrestha, and these are the headlines for this hour. Maha Navami, the 9th day of Vijayadashmi, being celebrated with a lot of enthusiasm. Playing swings, a major attraction of the festival, but declining in cities due to the lack of open spaces. CDOs in pressure due to power clash between provincial and federal governments. Provincial governments dismayed over unlimited jurisdiction of district administration offices. India's Union Minister of State for External Affairs MJ Akbar resigns after numerous women accused him of sexual harassment and assault. And England defeats Sri Lanka by 7 wickets and take a 2-0 lead in the 5-match series. Today is Maha Navami, the 9th day of Vijayadashmi, the biggest festival celebrated by the Nepalese people. Maha Navami is being observed by worshipping goddess Siddhidhatri at homes and temples across the country. Goddess Siddhidhatri is the 9th form of goddess Durga. On the day of Maha Navami today, devotees have been thronging the Durga temples of Naksal Bhagwati, Maiti Devi, Shova Bhagwati, Bhadrakali, Dakshin Kali in the capital, as well as Kavre Palanchok Bhagwati in Kavre, Manakamana in Gorkha, Chinna Masta in Saptari, Saileshwari in Doti, among others, from early this morning. Along with worshipping, sacrifices of buffaloes, goats, ducks, cocks, and pigeons are also offered at temples today on the day of Maha Navami. Those who do not sacrifice animals or birds offer various fruits and vegetables. Devotees have also been thronging the Taleju Bhavani temple at Hanuman Thoka from early this morning. The Taleju Bhavani temple is open to the public for worshipping only once a year on the day of Maha Navami. Dasai is also about playing swings, commonly known as ping, which are specially set up for the festival and remain up through the next festival of Tihar. The swings that are set up on tall bamboo poles are called lingeping. Young people, especially girls and children, gather in groups and take turns to fly into the sky in swings during the festival. The trend of playing swings, however, has been steadily declining due to haphazard urbanization and lack of open spaces. In recent days, there is scarcity of open places in major urban regions due to dense settlements and infringement on public spaces. This has dismayed many who love to play swings during the festival. Preserving this exciting tradition seems necessary to uphold the cultural value of Dasai and Tihar, at the same time to boost national tourism, as it can be one of the significant means to attract foreigners in the country. At a time when most of the 753 local authorities have been confused providing effective services to the public and how to clean up their areas, Bhaktapur municipality has been operating in a different manner. The Bhaktapur municipality has set an example to the local governments on how to provide service to the public in terms of education and health, among others. A team including nurses visit patients in their own houses early in the morning. Even if there aren't any ill patients, the health checkup team get into their works and they collect health, education, and employment details of about 20 families per day. There are 3 public health service centers in Bhaktapur where people already gather before their arrival. In one of these centers, 50 rupees is enough for the checkup of children and women-related diseases, joints, teeth, nose, ear, throat, and skin, among others. There are 9 specialist doctors and 14 medical officers in the health center. Likewise, the number of nurses and other employees is 61. The health center, that has also been providing Ayurvedic services, is preparing to provide 10,000 rupees each to the patients of cancer, kidney, heart, and brain hemorrhage from this year onwards. Meanwhile, the municipality is about to build a hospital of its own with a capacity of 25 beds. After the implementation of federalism, the structures of zonal and development areas were removed. However, the district-level structures have continued. This has caused disputes over power between the provincial governments and the chief district officers. The Chief District Officers, or CDOs, still hold the power to lead districts and make district-level decisions regarding administration and security. Based on the Civil Act, CDOs have the authority to take decisions on 34 different types of cases. Due to the clash over jurisdictions, there has been constant disputes between CDOs and the provincial governments. The chief ministers have complained that the CDOs do not follow their orders and are loyal only to the federal government. Administration experts have opined the conflict is due to early stages of federalism and that CDOs need to coordinate with all three levels of the government while remaining accountable to the center. The government had pledged to replace all the twins in the remote regions with modern concrete bridges to cross rivers. However, the residents of Gorkha's Gyalchok and Tewatar are still compelled to use twins to the hardship and risk of life on a daily basis due to the carelessness of the contractors. In this context, we had asked the residents of Gorkha what kind of difficulties have they been facing for having to use such risky means of transportation. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public voice.
कतिको ज्यान घुमिरहेको छ अस्ति भर्खर मेरै नानीको पनि तरकारी लिएर आउँदाखेरि अब किसानको छोराछोरी भइसिन बच्चा नि लिएर आउनु पर्यो लिएर आउँदा मेरो जेठी छोरीको तीनटा औँला चेपेर यहाँबाट चाहिँ रौतारगिन भएर उपचार गर्न काठमाडौँ पनि लिएर जानु पर्यो
ठुलो समस्या छ हामीलाई यो हात चेप्नी हेर्नु पहिले हामी वरि भए कोर्के पारी हुन्छ ल्याइदिने मान्छे छैन हाम्रो नि घरमा कामको समस्या छ
ट्विन टर्दा हामीलाई सबै कुरो गाह्रो छ नि भारी ल्याउनु पर्यो बोझा ल्याउनु पर्छ तान्नु पर्छ अब तानेर पार गर्नुपर्छ यताबाट जाँदा उकालो पर्छ उताबाट
हतार गरेर घरबाट भात नखाइ दौडेर आयो यहाँ तारी मान्छे छैन धेरै समस्या छ हामीलाई धेरै समस्या छ ठेकदार पनि भाग्यो यो
लट्ठाले त्यो हातको चाहिँ हात खान्छ हात काट्छ अनि घिरिङले हात चेप्न पनि सक्छ
It's now time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
And here's the question. Why has the reconstruction of heritage sites most needed during festivals not gained momentum? Your options are A, incapable reconstructions authority, and B, lack of community initiative. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A or B and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. And it's time now for the sports update.
Sports news.
England have defeated Sri Lanka by 7 wickets and have taken a 2-0 lead in the 5-match series. In the match played at the Pelekele International Cricket Stadium in Kandy, Sri Lanka, England won the toss and asked Sri Lanka to bat first. Sri Lanka posted a total of 150 runs by losing 9 wickets in the rain-affected match, which was reduced to 21 overs. Niroshan Dikwella, who scored 36 runs off 20 balls, was the top scorer for Sri Lanka, while Sadira Samaravikrama also contributed 35 runs and skipper Dinesh Chandimal chipped in 34. Adil Rashid, who grabbed 4 wickets, was the pick of the English bowlers, while Tom Curran also claimed 3. Chasing a target of 151 runs for victory, England reached the target by scoring 153 runs in 18.3 overs with 15 balls to spare and 7 wickets in hand. England skipper Ian Morgan, who scored an unbeaten half-century, was the top scorer for England. Morgan scored 58 runs off 49 balls, which included 7 fours. Jason Roy also contributed 41 runs to the England total, while Ben Stokes chipped in 35 valuable runs. England will play Sri Lanka at the same ground on Saturday in the 4th one-day international. The first match of the 5 ODI series was abandoned due to rain, while England won the second ODI by 31 runs by Duckworth-Lewis method in the rain-affected match. The provincial government of Karnali has allocated a budget of 70 million rupees for sports infrastructure development in its capital, Surkhet. The provincial government has, however, complained that it hasn't been able to move ahead with the construction works as the federal government hasn't given it authority to use the budget. The federal government has set aside a budget of 20 million rupees for sports infrastructure development in Karnali province. The provincial government has also allocated a budget of 70 million rupees, which is enough money to construct a stadium and other sports infrastructures. However, the Ministry of Social Development of Karnali Province has stated that the construction works have been hampered since the federal government hasn't given authority to the provincial government to use the budget for the construction works. Even a detailed project report, DPR, has already been prepared for the construction of a stadium in Surkhet. The geographically remote province doesn't have adequate sports infrastructure, due to which it hasn't been able to organize any national sports events. Due to the lack of adequate sports facilities, the athletes of Karnali province haven't been able to practice on a regular basis either. And that's all for the moment. Our next English bulletin will air at 11 this morning. Keep watching Kantipur Television HD for more news and entertainment. Have a very happy Dasai.